If I gave you $1,000 today, it would probably help you for a little while. You could pay a few bills, buy groceries, catch up on debt, or maybe even treat yourself to something you've been putting off. But eventually, that money would run out and you'd be back where you started. Now imagine instead that I gave you a skill that businesses are willing to pay for over and over again. A skill that could help you earn more in your current job, find freelance work, start a side hustle, or even build your own business. The difference is simple. Money gets spent. Skills keep paying you back. The truth is, we live in a time where learning has never been more accessible. You don't need an expensive university degree to start building valuable digital skills. In many cases, all you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and the willingness to learn. Some of the highest paying opportunities today didn't even exist 10 years ago, and many of them don't require years of experience to get started. They simply require someone who's willing to invest in themselves. So if you're wondering where to begin, this video is for you. Today, we're looking at 7 digital skills that could help you create more opportunities, increase your income, and build a better future over the next 12 months. Welcome to the Digital Hustle, where we help you build a better future through smarter decisions, valuable skills, and meaningful opportunities. Let's start with the skill that has changed almost every industry over the past few years: artificial intelligence. Most people know how to ask AI a simple question. Very few people know how to work with AI effectively. That difference matters. Think of AI as a highly intelligent assistant. If your instructions are vague, you'll probably get a vague answer. But if you know how to communicate clearly, give context, explain your goals, and refine your requests, AI becomes an incredibly powerful tool. This is what prompt writing is really about. It's not about learning complicated code. It's about learning how to think clearly and communicate effectively. Businesses are already looking for employees who can use AI to write reports, generate ideas, summarize meetings, draft emails, create presentations, analyze information, and improve productivity. Someone who knows how to work with AI can often complete tasks faster without sacrificing quality. That doesn't mean AI replaces people. It means people who know how to use AI become more valuable. And here's the exciting part: you can start learning this skill today. Choose one AI tool and use it every single day. Don't just ask it questions, challenge yourself. Ask it to improve your writing. Ask it to explain complicated ideas. Ask it to organize your thoughts. Ask it to help you solve problems. The more you practice giving better instructions, the better results you'll receive. Learning how to work with AI isn't just learning another tool. It's learning how to think in a way that will become increasingly valuable in almost every profession. Imagine creating the world's best product. Maybe it's an online course, maybe it's handmade furniture, maybe it's a coffee shop, maybe it's your own business. Now imagine nobody knows it exists. That's the problem digital marketing solves. No matter how good a product or service is, people have to discover it before they can buy it. Digital marketing is simply the skill of connecting businesses with the people who need what they're offering. It includes things like social media marketing, email marketing, content creation, search engine optimization, paid advertising, and understanding what motivates people to take action. The reason the skill is so valuable is because every business wants more customers. Whether it's a local bakery or a global technology company, the goal is often the same: reach more people, build trust, generate more sales. If you understand how digital marketing works, you're opening doors to opportunities in almost every industry. You could help businesses grow, you could work remotely, you could freelance, or you could use those same skills to grow your own business or your YouTube channel. In fact, every successful creator is also a marketer, whether they realize it or not. Every title they write, every thumbnail they design, every video they publish, they're all forms of marketing. The best way to start learning is by observing. Pay attention to the advertisements that make you stop scrolling. Notice the YouTube thumbnails that make you click. Look at websites that persuade you to stay longer. Ask yourself why they work. Marketing isn't about manipulating people, it's about understanding people. And once you understand people, you'll have a skill that businesses will always value. Take a moment and think about how much video you watch in a single week. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, online courses, business presentations, advertisements, product demonstrations. Whether we realize it or not, video has become one of the most powerful ways people communicate. Every business wants attention, and video is one of the best ways to earn it. That's why video editing has become such a valuable skill. Now, before you start thinking, I'm not creative enough or I don't know anything about editing, let me reassure you, great video editing isn't about using fancy effects. It's about telling a story. Think about your favorite YouTube creator. Notice how the camera changes angles, the music changes at the right moment, the text appears exactly when it's needed, the pacing keeps you watching. None of that happens by accident. Someone carefully edited that video. Businesses need editors for social media, creators need editors for YouTube, companies need editors for internal training, schools need editors for online learning, real estate agencies need editors for property videos, restaurants need editors for advertisements. The opportunities are everywhere. The exciting part is that you don't need expensive software anymore. There are excellent editing tools available for beginners, and many of them are either free or offer generous free versions. Start small, edit family videos, create short clips, volunteer to edit content for a friend. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is practice. Every video you edit teaches you something new, and every improvement makes you more valuable. When most people hear the words data analysis, they imagine complicated spreadsheets, mathematics, or someone sitting in front of multiple computer monitors all day. The truth is much simpler. Data analysis is really about answering one question. What is the information trying to tell me? Every business collects data, sales figures, website visitors, customer feedback, marketing campaigns, stock levels, expenses, employee performance. The businesses that succeed aren't always the ones with the most data. They're the ones that understand it. Imagine you own a small coffee shop. You notice that every Friday morning your sales increase by 30%. That's data. Now you ask yourself, why? Perhaps people buy coffee on their way to work before the weekend. That insight might encourage you to schedule more staff on Friday mornings or introduce a breakfast special. One simple observation leads to better decisions. The same principle applies when you're running a small business or working for a multinational company. The good news is that you don't need to become a statistician. Start by becoming comfortable with spreadsheets. Learn how to organize information. Learn how to create charts. Learn how to identify trends. The ability to turn information into better decisions is a skill that employers value in almost every industry. Let's do a quick experiment. Imagine two people are selling exactly the same product. One writes, good quality backpack for sale. The other writes, looking for a backpack that can handle work, travel, and weekend adventures. This durable backpack keeps your laptop safe, has plenty of storage, and is built to last. Which one are you more likely to click on? Probably the second one, right? Not because the backpack is better, but because the words are better. That's copywriting. Copywriting is the skill of using words to persuade, inform, and inspire action. It's everywhere. The emails you open, the advertisements you remember, the websites that convince you to buy, the YouTube titles that make you curious. Even this video's title is an example of copywriting. Businesses are constantly looking for people who can communicate clearly and help customers understand the value of a product or service. Good copywriting isn't about sounding clever, it's about understanding people. What problems are they trying to solve? What questions are they asking? What would motivate them to take the next step? The better you become at understanding people, the stronger your writing becomes. And here's something many people don't realize. Good communication is valuable whether you're writing sales pages, creating social media posts, applying for jobs, updating your CV or resume, or even pitching your own business. Words matter. Learn how to use them effectively. Learning how to use them effectively can open more doors than you might imagine. For many people, the word sales feels uncomfortable. They imagine someone trying to pressure people into buying something they don't want. But real sales isn't about pressure, it's about solving problems. Think about it. Every day, we're communicating ideas. When you apply for a job, you're presenting yourself. When you attend an interview, you're explaining why you're the right person for the role. When you pitch a business idea, you're asking someone to believe in your vision. Even when you're trying to convince your friends to watch your favorite movie, you're using communication skills. The people who communicate clearly often create more opportunities for themselves. That's because people are naturally drawn to those who can explain ideas with confidence and clarity. Businesses are constantly looking for employees who can build relationships with customers, negotiate effectively, and communicate professionally. If you're running your own business, communication becomes even more important. You need to explain why your product or service is worth someone's time and money. The good news is that communication is a skill. Nobody is born knowing how to present confidently, negotiate, or speak in front of people. Like every other skill on this list, it improves with practice. Start by listening carefully when others speak. Practice explaining ideas simply. Read more, write more, have conversations, ask questions. The better you become at understanding people, the better you'll become at communicating with them. And communication is a skill that will benefit you for the rest of your life. Imagine trying to build a house without a plan, no schedule, no deadlines, no budget, no idea who's responsible for what. It would quickly become chaotic. Now think about your own goals, starting a business, launching a YouTube channel, learning a new skill, building a website, saving money. These are all projects. Project management is simply the ability to take a big goal and break it down into smaller, manageable steps. It's about planning, prioritizing, staying organized, and making steady progress. One of the biggest reasons people never achieve their goals isn't because they're lazy, it's because they become overwhelmed. They focus on the size of the mountain instead of just taking the next step. Project management teaches you to focus on today's task instead of worrying about everything at once. It's a skill used in almost every industry, from construction and healthcare to technology and education. Even if you never become a professional project manager, learning how to organize your work, manage your time, and complete projects will make you more effective in almost everything you do. Let's take a quick look at the 7 skills that we've covered today: AI prompting, digital marketing, video editing, data analysis, copywriting, sales and communication, project management, and at first glance, they may seem completely different, but they all have one thing in common: they solve problems. Businesses don't pay people simply because they know something. They pay people because they can use that knowledge to solve real problems. The more problems you can solve, the more valuable you become. That's true whether you're looking for a better job, building a side hustle, freelancing, or starting your own business. So before you go, here's today's digital takeaway. If you remember only one thing from today's video, let it be this. Don't try to learn all 7 skills at once. Choose only one. Commit to it. Spend the next 12 months becoming genuinely good at it. Small improvements repeated consistently often lead to extraordinary results. A year from now, your life may not look completely different because of luck. It could look different because you decided to invest in yourself. And that's an investment that nobody can ever take away from you. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Digital Hustle. Every week we explore practical ideas to help you build a better future through smarter decisions, valuable skills, and meaningful opportunities. Now I would like to hear from you. Which one of these 7 skills are you going to start learning first? Let me know in the comment sections below. I'd love to hear what excites you the most. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building your future. I'll see you in the next episode of The Digital Hustle.